Hello, friends. So, I'm going to read chapter 2 in our third grade detectives book, and we are hopefully going to start finding out what has happened to Misty's bike. So, chapter 2. Just then, Miss Goforth came out of the garage. Polly was hiding behind her. "Let's see how bad it is, Misty," Miss Goforth said. Misty sniffed and showed her mother the bicycle. "Oh, goodness," Miss Goforth said. "I don't think anyone can fix that." "Of course not," Misty sobbed. "It's ruined." She gave Polly a dirty look. "I'm sorry," Polly said. "You should be," Misty said. She looked around the garage. She spotted an old blanket. She spread it over her bicycle. "I don't want anything else to happen to it," she said. Noelle looked at Todd. She couldn't imagine what else could happen to the bicycle. "When I feel better, I'm going to give it a bath," Misty said. "I want to wash off that ugly red dirt. After that, I'm going to show it to the police. They'll find out who did this. I have a description of the car." "You do?" Noelle said. "That's very important evidence." "Well, I can see you have another case to solve," Miss Goforth said. Noelle, Todd, and Misty nodded. "We need to write down everything that happened," Noelle said. "You should always do that while it's still fresh in your mind." "That's what Mr. Merlin says," Todd agreed. Noelle and Todd followed Misty to the den. Misty got a yellow pencil and a big red blank tablet. She gave them to Noelle. Then they all plopped down on the floor in front of the television set. "Okay," Misty began. "My aunt sent me this beautiful bicycle. It's the prettiest one in town. I don't think anybody else—" Noelle held up her hand. "The police won't be interested in that, Misty," she said. "They only want to know about the crime," Todd added. Misty took a deep breath. "Okay. Well, Polly went out to the garage and got on my bicycle. He rode it down the driveway and into the street. The street was still slick from the rain. Polly fell over and skinned his knee. He left the bicycle where it was and came running into the house. He told us what had happened. Mother said for me to get the bicycle out of the street. I was on the front porch when I saw this white car come by." They're all talking about what's happening, the evidence that Misty remembers. "It was going really fast. It drove right over my bicycle. I screamed, 'Mother, a car just ran over my bicycle.' Then I rushed out to see how bad it was. That's when you and Todd came running up. You know everything else." Noelle thought for a minute. "There's one problem, Misty. This may not be a crime," she said. "It might just be an accident." Misty gave her a puzzled look. "I think the police will say that your bicycle shouldn't have been in the middle of the street in the first place," Noelle explained. Misty looked like she was going to cry again. "Wait a minute, Noelle," Todd said. "I think it is a crime." "Why?" Noelle asked. "The white car was speeding," Todd said. "That's against the law." "Todd's right, Noelle," Misty said. "If it hadn't been going so fast, it wouldn't have run over my bicycle." "You two have forgotten something very important," Noelle said. "The police have to see a car speeding before it's illegal." Misty let out a big sigh. "Don't worry, Misty. We can still look for the white car," Todd said. "Let's start calling the rest of the third grade detectives right now." And that is the end of chapter 2.